Hello everyone. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be crocheting a bandana. So what you're going to start with is we're going to do a magic circle. So go like that. You're going to put your crochet hook in, grab this, then grab this, like so. Now let's chain up 3. I personally like to close mine halfway, like so, and then you will triple crochet 2 times. Sorry if you hear the dryer in the background. Alright, and then you're going to triple crochet 2 more times after you do a single crochet. So. And then chain up. I'm gonna go ahead and mess with some settings real quick. Alright, so now we're going to triple crochet 2 times into here. Single crochet. And now I am going to do, after my single crochet, I'm going to triple crochet 3 times into here. And single crochet and triple crochet 3 times into here. So, and then we're going to single crochet, and now you're going to go right here and you're going to triple crochet 3 times into this part right here. Try to make sure you go into 2 and not 1. I personally just think it looks nicer. So 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to do a chain of 3, single crochet, so, and now we're going to triple crochet 3 times into this spot right here. 1, 2, 3, and then single crochet. You always do a single crochet after every 3 triple crochets, okay? So triple crochet in this spot here. 1, 2, 3, and single crochet. And now here's the part you're going to do 6 triple crochets in and 1 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1 single crochet. In case I didn't mention it, we are making a bandana. Figure that's something fun and easy to make. So now I'm going to triple crochet 3 times in the middle again. 1, 2, 3, and then single crochet here. And then you're going to do 3 triple crochets right here. 1, 2, 3, and now a single crochet, and then triple crochet 3 times into that spot again. 1, 2, 3, And you're just going to repeat this till you've gone 10 times around, or you just like the size of it. Um, so you'll always have 3, then a single crochet. And at the top, you always end up with 6 triple crochets. So, yeah. 1, 2. And your chain of 3 will count as a triple. If you're counting, you don't need to do 3 plus a chain. So either single, and then 1, 2, 3, single crochet. Sorry, I tried to pull my yarn from the mill, but I cannot get it to work. So now we're pulling yarn from my least favorite way. Alright, we've done 3, now 3 again. 1, 2, 3, and then a single crochet, and then 3 more triple crochets. 1, 2, 3, single crochet, and then another one. 1, 2, 3, then a single crochet again, and then 1, 2, 3, and then a single crochet. For anyone who's curious how to do the triple crochet, you're going to wrap it around, poke it through. Hi everybody! Alright, and then you're going to pull your yarn through, and like so. Does that make sense? Like so, and then after you've done it 3 times, you will do a single crochet. Alright, now we're going to go here, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to do your chain. Like so, pull some yarn out. You guys leave in the comments if you think when I'm done with this, if I should put a purl stitch all the way around this. I'll let you guys decide that. 1. Oh, that was a bad triple crochet. 2. So that was 3. And then 1, 2, 3, then a single crochet, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 3 again. 3, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and then single crochet. I'm going to pull more yarn out. So, right, and now, let me see where it was. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and then a single crochet. My favorite thing about this bandana is you can just keep going and going, and you can make it into a shawl. Or you can make two big ones and then sew them down the middle, and you can have two different color sizes of a blanket. I think that's cool. One, two, single crochet, one, two, three, single crochet, one, two, three, single crochet, one, two, three, single crochet. Now let's pull this out. One, two, three, one, mm, two, three, right, one, two, three, and then a single crochet, one, two, three, single crochet. Let me pull this again, like so, right, and now one, two, three, single crochet, one, two, three, single crochet, one, two, three. If me counting out loud is getting repetitive or annoying, just let me know and I will stop. One, two, three. And then we'll do a chain of three. And then one, two, single crochet, one, two, three, one, two, three, single crochet, one, two, three. A long time ago, I figured this would be nice instead of me just counting out loud. So a long time ago, I used to work in a nursing home, and I was making a huge granny square blanket. Um, for those who don't know, a granny square is just a giant square. It kind of looks like this. Um, So doing third shift, and we just got in this new guy. And I'm sitting on the couch, and he's sitting next to me because he's sundowning. Um, and then he finally falls asleep, but he's using the blanket I'm crocheting. And so when I got to certain points, I had to like adjust the blanket so it'd still cover him. And yeah, what did you say? I used to crochet. Oh yeah, I have been crocheting since I was like, I want to say 8 or 9. My sister got lessons and I watched her crochet and I learned from her. So my mom only got one of us lessons, but I am very much so a watch and learn kind of person. Sorry if I go quiet. I normally have TV on and I'm crocheting. It's like my favorite thing about being a housewife is I'll wake up in the morning, I'll pack my husband his lunch, take my dog out, clean up the house, and then see how much I can crochet before the dryer's done. I will say that I have an older dryer, so it can only go for like, well, it really does. I agree with that. It's like my favorite thing to do. Unless when you're trying out a new pattern, that can be a little stressful. There is one yarn I was given, and gosh darn, it's like my least favorite yarn to crochet with. That's like the only time when crochet is not relaxing. What's your favorite crochet project you've done? Two, three. Every time I record, I feel like I lose the capability of crocheting properly. Oh, that's cool. Do you remember what stitch you did? I remember the first blanket I made. I did single crochet. Yeah, that's fair enough. I would have done small too. My first one I did, it was like a small baby blanket, but I had just figured out how to crochet, and I was like, I want to say I was 10 when I did the blanket. Because before then I had been making a bunch of small stuff. And it was the most wavy in and out blanket ever. If I can help it, I avoid single crochet. I used to want to be able to crochet stuffed animals, but I can't follow a pattern to save my life. So I kind of just freehand most things I do. And I will say this is what happened when I attempted to make a shark. It doesn't look good. I am aware of that. My mom babysits this little boy, and he was like, I see the crochet toys you made. And I showed him, and he's like, can you make me a shark? And I'm like, I can make you a shark. It might not look good. And he picked the yarn out. But would have picked a gray, but or a blue. Ah, single crochet. Single crochet is kind of dedicating a lot of time to it. For Christmas, I made my brother, my two younger brothers, socks, and then I don't remember what I made my other two. And then my two sisters, I made one a bag, and then I made my sister a headband. She likes to do like Renaissance fair and stuff, and I like to make her stuff that she could wear to like cosplay and stuff. Oh yeah, I like blue too. Blues and purples I feel like are very nice. A lot of the things I crochet are like baby gifts for friends, and everybody kept having girls. I'm like, come on, I want to do some pretty blue stuff. Sorry, that was a dog hair. I'm always curious on how people who have businesses, like what's her name? Passionate Kelsey or something. Her stuff's beautiful, but I'm always curious, like, if you order something, because she has her dog running around, I'm like, how do you get the dog hair off? Like, does she lint roll it or does she wash it? Because my dog, he sheds like unreal. There must be a trick to it. She, by far, though, is one of my favorite YouTubers. Let me count how far I am. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Cool. After this, we'll have one more row. Right? Single crochet. Though I am making this bigger, so I might only want to do 9. I'll look at it on my head and see if I like it at 9. I don't want to make it too big for your head, because what I've learned is when it's too big for someone's head, you have the issue with it poking up on the sides, if that makes sense. So, and also I hate, what's it called? Blocking stuff. So I'd rather make it a little bit smaller than have to block something. I made this huge blanket and I had to block quite a bit of it. It was not nice. Right? Single crochet. 1, 2. And a knot, of course. Can't be real crochet if you don't have knots in your yarn. Right, and another one. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. I wish I had like a mannequin head or something, so you guys can see what it looks like on the head. Right? Well, let's see what that looks like. I think 9 might be, yeah, 9's gonna be for me. So now I'm going to single crochet 60 or till you like the length. Just make sure we're doing a strap. So make sure when you single crochet that's the exact same length on both sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Some more yarn out. 22. What did I do here? 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. All right, that's what 60 looks like. Now you're just gonna crochet all the way back. This is the part that can take forever or go fast. I feel like when I'm on lives and I do single crochet, it takes so much longer. 2. Almost done with it. Which works out well. I was planning on being under 45 minutes for my video. I don't know if people care to watch much longer than 45 minutes for a live. So, my dryer just kicked off and just got really quiet. Need some music or something in here. I tell Alexa to play music for me, but my husband and I have the same Spotify, so he'd be listening to his country music and would turn on to my music. He might not care for that. Almost did a mistake there. Now, normally you probably want this tighter, um, but I'm using a bigger hook size, and I kind of like mine looser. Just easier to crochet, in my opinion. But it really is up to you how tight you want your project or how loose. I can show you once I'm done with this my tighter project. Oh, my little sign fell down. Whoops, I'm so sorry. I think it's super cute. One second, I'm so sorry. Hopefully it's not going to be another rainy day. It was all rainy yesterday, which sucks because I love going for long walks. There's this trail I've been wanting to do, and I think it's 16 miles long. And according to the Googles, it should take like 6 hours to walk. And I want to walk it with my dog. So I've been slowly working our way up to it. Right now we're up to being able to walk like 3 hours and 15 minutes. So, but, sorry, I'm thinking. Thinking and crocheting at the same time do not work well. Um, anyways, I want to make sure I don't like shock my dog if I go straight for it. And a lot of it's in the sun. And I am a strawberry blonde and I burn very easily. When I was born, I had a huge afro, um, giant red afro. And as I got older, it's turned to more of a strawberry blonde. So, I, anyways, what I was saying is redheads burn. That's what I've been told. And, you know, I burn. So I'm going to say that's very true. Oh my golly days. How many mistakes can I make? Right? Crochet here. And now you're just going to single crochet all your way down this. And I'll show you once you get to the middle how to deal with this little string right here. It's very easy. Oh, cool. I sew a little bit too, but I got a Singer sewing machine for my birthday, and I used it to sew a blanket, which, by the way, I've sewn my whole life, or since I was like, I want to say 15. And I got this new sewing machine, so happy, and it totally busted up. Like the whole top locked up. I'm like, oh. Oh, I see. That's cool. That is pretty cool. Do you still sew? Alright, we're at the middle now. So what you're gonna do is you pull your string, like so, okay? And now you're going to just, while it's still tight, you'll put your crochet hook here, and it'll just make sure it does not move, like so. And what I like to do is I will just like crochet with two strands till I don't have any more. That way I don't have to go back. Oh, Tweety. I was like, okay, that's cool. Either way, it's cool. Get that. Thinking my next video will probably be a video game video. I have a Minecraft video all recorded, it just needs edited. And not gonna lie, I've just been dreading editing it because it's like over an hour of editing. Or let me rephrase that. The video is like over an hour, and I want to lower it to at least 45 minutes. And in my Minecraft videos, I don't have any like voice to it. So I'm like, I don't want to do it right now because I have to guess what I was doing. And obviously, me being me, I don't write notes or anything throughout the video. Alright, I think we did 60 on the last one. I think that's what I said. So now if I can count, it should be even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. Now let's see if we can get 90 more stitches. I had to do math. I have to do 30 plus 60 to go down. So 30 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 60. Thank you. That's very helpful. All right. Now we just crochet all the way back. You know, I could just make this live longer and not acknowledge what I said earlier and do a shell around this. I don't know. I will grab the one I have with a shell stitch around the sides and let you decide once I get to the end of this. If I don't talk, maybe I'll go faster. The other day when I did a live, I Didn't do any editing or anything. All I did was put, like, a pictures. When you look at it, it's not just a random thing from the video, and it no kidding, took, like, 4 hours to post the video, and I'm like, "What the heck?" 'Cause I like to make it where if I have a live, you guys can go back and watch it. There was a girl I used to work at with, and I taught her how to crochet, and that night she's like, "Gosh darn, I crocheted, like, till midnight." And then she had a new addiction of crochet. I don't know if she still does it, but when I worked with her, I was not a good influence. I was like, "I have a lot of crochet hooks, I'll give you a crochet hook and a ball of yarn." When I worked with her, we worked second and sometimes third shift. So we wouldn't get off work till 10. So sometimes, okay, for the shell, do a part 2. I can do that. I can do a live tomorrow with just putting the shell on. I don't know what time I'll do it. Almost done. Oh, I gotcha, gotcha. I see. I see what you're saying. I'll have to see if I have time to do that. That's a good idea. Alright, I'm not gonna do a shell today, just 'cause I do have somewhere I need to be later. Um, but I will probably do a live tomorrow, or like your suggestion, I can edit it and then I can add that part. So this is what it looks like. 1 second and I will show you what a shell looks like with the tighter stitch. This is the one I made yesterday with a tighter stitch and I did a shell for my border. I actually quite like this size. So I want to start making a bunch of stuff like this because one day I'd like to have an Etsy. My goodness. Sorry, that was the Alexa. She just scared the snot out of me. Anyways, so I would like to have a business one day, but I want to wait till I have enough subscribers on here before I start Etsy. Just because I want to make it where, how do I describe it? I don't want to have Etsy and then not sell anything, so I'd rather have a bigger social media following before I start one, if that makes sense. And maybe in a year I change my mind. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I will maybe edit this and make it into 4 parts like you suggested. I'm not for sure yet. We'll figure that out to see how long, because I have to download this video onto my phone and then I use YouTube Studios to edit. So we'll see how that goes. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a fabulous day. Thanks for watching, and bye!